Hi, hello, Viridian. So today we'll be playing TODO today. I'm actually not quite sure what kind of game it is. I think it's an LGBTQ game from what I've seen anyways. So I guess let's start, right? So we're just gonna start. There are some notes here that says do something fun, don't forget the bookstore, and get laptop fixed. Oh, there's another note that says I want to sleep, and it also has stop procrastinating, finish portfolio, and get dream job. It says naughty cat rules, okay. The opening is very cute. The starting page, yes, it's very cute. So I guess let's just go ahead and jump right into it. This isn't how it was supposed to go. I was doing fine with my part-time job all while trying to find something better. Well, maybe I wasn't always as diligent of a worker as I could have been. But it was fine. And now it's not. Sometime last week, my laptop broke. It was old and maybe not exactly the best, but I really liked it. And now I have to get it fixed with money I need to pay my rent with. This is a nightmare. And I don't know if I can earn enough before the month is over. Friday, March 3rd, afternoon. Should I try to do a different voice? Okay, I'm not sure what it is you did, but you sure gave me a workout here. All the dust aside, there's barely anything in there I didn't have to fix. It's been a while since I last had the pleasure to fix such an ancient relic. Oh my gosh. Is our laptop okay? So, does it work again? I kind of need that laptop. Yes, splendidly. Like it was freshly manufactured in 2006. It's not that old. Anyway, can I have it back, please? I can hardly spare the money, to be honest. Oh man, sorry to hear that. Been there, done that. Got the everlasting fear of using up the buffer you leave on your bank account for good measure. Can't give you a discount though. I don't expect one. Good. You can call me Zan. What? Zan. My name. Why are you... You seem like a nice person. I always introduce myself to nice people. Don't you? I don't think so. I don't think I really introduce myself to anyone. And because you should always help people in need, here, take this flyer. I'm not buying anything. You're not supposed to. It's a test program by one of our partner companies. You take part, write weekly reports, and get some money in return. Nothing to lose really. And you get £100 even without even doing all that much. What? 100? Just like that? Honestly, my thoughts exactly. Damn, I would do anything then if I could get 100 without doing anything. Guess I'll take the flyer. I'll take the flyer. Really? I mean, sure, take it. I'm not completely convinced, but £100 sounds good to me. And as long as I'm not testing some questionable medicine. Don't worry, no suspicious substances involved. Just testing some software. It says, healthy, joyful living with the latest medical technology. Apply to our beta program and earn €100, I guess. Thank you. Is there anything else I can help you with? No, I don't think so. Thanks for fixing my laptop. Sure thing. Thanks for your patronage. Come again if you have any more problems. Nice. Friday, March 3rd, in the evening. Finally home. I mean, I'm grateful that he fixed my computer, but man, that was tiring. Guess I'll check if everything works again. Oh right, the flyer. Maybe I should apply to this program before I do anything else. Let's see. To take part in the test program, just follow the link above and fill in all required information. As soon as one of our employees processes your application, you will get access to all necessary files. That sounds simple enough, but it's still pretty vague. What exactly am I going to do? Who cares? Money is money. So, what do they want here? First off, my name. Easy enough. I guess we should put our name. Gaia. Next up, pronouns. So they don't just ask gender, huh? That's very nice of them, actually. But I go by she, her. Alright, what next? A photo. Really? What do they need that for? And I guess more feminine. Okay, and finally, romantic and sexual preferences. Intrusive much? Oh, whatever. Let's get this over with. I guess. Please select what applies to you. Please specify your romantic preferences. Either? Yeah, either. Next, please specify your sexual preferences. Either. I'm not sure why they need to know this, but I guess I don't have a choice. This next one seems a little strange. Which of these character traits is most appealing to you? Characteristics? Um, kind gaze, I guess. I mean, most appealing. Honestly, it doesn't really matter to me, but I guess kind gaze. Yeah, that sounds good. Alrighty, let's review it one more time before sending it off. Name Gaia, pronouns she, her, attracted to any gender. And let's go. Thanks for your interest in our program. We will reply to your application shortly. Our program. I'm still not convinced that this is legit. Well, there's a brief description of the responsibilities, but it still doesn't shine light on anything. Evaluate the performance of our software. Review its usefulness and adaptability. Give feedback on visual appearance and customization. Okay, sure. But what does the software do? Is it really that hard to give people some details? Whatever, if I really get the money, I don't really care. I won't know if it'll work out before next week though. Gah, I have my laptop back, but this weekend could have started so much better. I'm $700 short of what I need by the end of the month. That's basically my whole rent. Unless I work a lot more than I normally do, my part-time job definitely won't cut it. I mean, the pay is alright, but it's still just a small bookstore. They won't have more funds just because I pitch in more often every week. I can't help it. I won't be able to do anything about this before Monday, so I might as well try to relax this weekend. With the possibility of eviction looming over my head. Should I call my landlord? Maybe some other time. He's scary. And the month has only just begun too. That's actually a good thing, isn't it? But I still kind of feel like going to bed and not getting up again until I'm dragged out of here by force. No, seriously, do something fun, please. This is gonna be stressful enough as it is. Now then, how do I spend the evening? I mean, we don't have money, right? How are we supposed to go grocery shopping? How are we supposed to eat dinner? I guess most logically we can play some video games. Video games sound pretty good right about now. My guild probably wonders where I've been anyway. I mean, I haven't played daily for over a year now, but it's been a while since I took off a whole week. Granted, most of it wasn't intentional, but how should they know? Titan Watch Online, a dystopian MMORPG about hunting, survival, and huge-ass monsters. That's how they're advertising it. Well, sort of. I'm paraphrasing. It's old, but there's still lots you can do. The devs are constantly putting out new content, and I'd say it's aged fairly well. At this point, there's a lot of side content, but I still prefer the actual core gameplay, which is combat with a focus on hunting gigantic creatures. I've landed a pretty good spot in one of the battle guilds, before I became popular even. It's not like I'm one of the pros, but you could say I have some experience. Anyway, let's just log in. Username. Should we put a username? Should we put our own username? What should we put? And tree spirit, I guess. I mean, I am a tree spirit, so tree spirit. Yeah. Password is I don't know, let's just put tree spirit. And welcome to Titan Watch Online, Tree Spirit. Ah yes, this is nice. I think I need this right now. I mean, distracting myself maybe isn't the responsible thing to do, but who cares? Tree Spirit has entered the chat. Machina. Machina. Dude. Machina? Yo, look who's back from the dead. Shuji Denji. Tree Spirit! I miss you, man. Still not a guy, Shuj. That's not what It's the internet. Sorry. I mean, it's fine. Like, I'm not. I think man is a pretty, like, I don't know, inclusive, nickname. I don't know. I mean, I get that some people are uncomfortable with being called that, but to me, it's fine personally. It's fine, don't worry. Yeah, happy face. It's been lonely without you, crying face. X is unbearable when you're not around. What? Speak for yourself, Suj. You've been all, wow, when will she be back? All week long. What? She's awesome. Oh, that is a heart. I see as lively as ever. You have no idea. Tonight is actually pretty quiet, TBH. That's because I'm here. No. Crying face. So what's up tonight? You guys want to try one of the new Titan missions? Yes! No, sorry. Need to leave in the field. Oh man, way to ruin the party, sad face. You can still do it. I mean, if they need to leave, then it can't be done, you know, it can't. We can do it. That never stopped us from trying. We can still do it. Tree Spirit. I know I'm saying this often, and it might not sound special because of that, but I love you, man. Oh, come on. You know what I mean. This, Sanch. Okay, I'll go now. You gotta be here again tomorrow, Tree Spirit? Dunno, maybe. Haven't really planned anything. Ah, okay then. Bye guys. Bye. Chia. Ex Machina has left the chat. So, guys, is okay? Suj. Let it rest. Alright, let's get cracking, man. Dude. Go man hard. We ended up playing until after midnight. I enjoyed it. Sushi is always fun to hang around. But I still couldn't really concentrate. I couldn't shake the feeling that I was running away. But maybe it was still better than contemplating all of this without any distractions. I felt horrible after logging out though. Everything suddenly sank in again at once. I practically have no money. I only have a part-time job, and I may as well not have a place to live at anymore in a few weeks. Why does it have to be like this? Saturday, March 4th, noon. I guess it doesn't matter when I go to bed. I still wake up around this time. Yesterday was weird. I think I overreacted. Well, this situation really isn't great, but there's no reason to fall into an existential crisis just like that. I have to think about how I want to handle this. I'm working at my part-time job 2 times a week, including last Thursday. That's 9 times total until the end of the month. With my hourly wage and the hours I'm working, that's roughly 540 pounds. Damn it, how did I ever make enough money in the first place? I'm pretty sure I'll be able to work more often though. Still, I should look for a plan B, or at least a second source of income. I could finally finish up my portfolio. Actually, even if I finish it, I won't land a job and get paid in just this 1 month. Don't go to art school, they said. You only end up working in coffee shops while trying to pay off your student loans. Oh, how I sneered at them. I wouldn't call it arrogance, but I still didn't want to believe their art isn't a real job attitude. I mean, all things considered, they're not correct. It's not a coffee shop and I'm not working there to pay off my loan. But I'm not working as an artist either. Maybe I should try again. But I don't want to take any risks in a situation like this. And how are my chances after not graduating anyway? Well, before I do anything else, I should probably get dressed and eat something. In the end, I was only stuck in front of my computer again. I ate a late breakfast while browsing social media until the updates subsided. I didn't feel as depressed as last night, but my motivation was basically non-existent. This feeling of wanting to do something but not having the energy or creativity to actually do it, it's been all too prominent these last 2 years. Isn't this game a little too real? Oh my gosh. That's pretty much the main reason I started working at the bookstore. I just didn't feel like I was able to achieve any of my dreams the way I was, so I wanted some time to figure things out. And time passed, but I didn't get closer to any answer. I still want to be an artist. And I know I won't just magically get better without putting in the work. But it's hard to keep moving without any encouragement. Still, it feels sad to think that I can't achieve my dream without others backing me up. Wow, why is this game so... It's too real, it's too real. I really should put on some clothes. As tempting as it is to just stay like this all day, I won't ever get into a different mindset if I might as well have just gotten out of bed. I mean, to be fair, that's basically what happened. But this afternoon, I can't turn full on nocturnal again with work around the corner. Maybe I should try to find some ways to make money. Or I could make the most of the weekend while it lasts and play some games. Do I want to be responsible? I mean, for me, I would probably be irresponsible. But for game me, with everything happening, I think it's best to look for work. Yeah, maybe we should just take the options that I wouldn't choose, because I'm not the best role model. So let's look for work. Might as well. I'll probably feel better if I do at least one productive thing today. But what do I even search for? How to quickly make a lot of money. That will probably only get me spam, adware, and who knows what else. I'm not sure a second part-time job would be good either. I mean, if I want to work more often at the bookstore, I'll have what, 1 or 2 days of the week left for another job? It will either have to be after my shift at the bookstore or freelance work. But getting my current job was already a pain. I guess I'll look if there are any job offers for freelance artists that could work out. There were none. Oh no. Either the pay was bad, the expectations unreasonable, or the time frame too long. Ironically. All in all, I only found 3 jobs that I could be done with before the end of March. To say they weren't exactly appealing would be a massive understatement. I was desperate, but not quite that desperate yet. In the end, it left me feeling frustrated. I spent several hours browsing all kinds of websites with varying degrees of trustworthiness. And in the end, it didn't get me anywhere. It killed time, it gave me a headache, but it didn't bring me closer to a solution. Well, this sucks. I really hope this test program thingy works out. Those £100 start to sound more and more appealing. Is there really nothing else I can do? I should have moved to a bigger city. Or actually, that would mean more people who need jobs too, wouldn't it? Yeah, maybe I really just need to work more and I'll be fine. I should do the math on that, shouldn't I? Well, I guess there's still tomorrow for that. I'm done hitting my head against these problems for now. And so, after a rather uneventful evening, I went to bed feeling slightly uneasy. It seemed like the floor was slowly slipping away under my feet. But the feeling that made this worse was the presumption that now was the only time where I could prevent that from happening. Monday, March 6th, morning. Sunday was pretty uneventful. Thinking back, I'm not even sure how time passed so quickly with me doing so little. But as usual, the weekend was over before I knew it. I've really had a bad mindset these last few days. I always get lost in negativity so easily. Maybe work will pull me out of that. Miss Cart Hover, Gaia dear, You're so early today. Did something happen? What? I'm not that much earlier. So, did something happen? Should we be honest? I think it's she seems like a nice person, Miss Cart Howard. Well, it's nothing big, but I'm in a slight pinch right now. Oh no, what's wrong? I had to get my computer fixed, and now I probably won't have enough money to pay rent. And whoa, is that nothing big, Gaia? You really have to do something about that. I know. I'm working on it. As much as I'd like to, I can't pay you any more than I already do. I'm sorry. Don't worry, that's fine. I don't expect a raise. But I thought about maybe working a little more frequently, if that's okay. Sure. Since Rebecca moved away, we've been pretty understaffed anyway. I'll call you when there's an open shift during one of your days off. Thanks, I appreciate it. Is snow here today? Yes, they're reading in the back as usual. I'm not sure what I'll do with that child. It's fine to be timid, but it can't be good to be by yourself all day. Haha, yeah. And to stay here in the bookstore all the time. It's not that I mind, but sometimes I wonder if they're okay. You two seem to get along well, but there aren't many people Snow talks to so easily. I don't know. It was pretty awkward when I first started here, but I guess eventually they open up to others. Maybe it helps that I'm kind of an introvert myself. Well, I'll leave the shop to you now. I still haven't quite finished taking stock yet. Maybe I can get Snow to help me. Well, good luck with that. Thanks. I'll be in the back if you need anything. Alrighty. Monday mornings are usually pretty relaxed, so today shouldn't be too bad. Most of the time, there's not even a customer in the first up. Oh, never mind. Welcome to Card Hover Books. How can I help you? Oh, I'm just looking around, thanks. Alright, guess I'm just inconspicuously watching you scroll through the shop then. Actually, since you asked, do you have books about animals? Sure, what do you need? I'm looking for a present for my niece and she's really into reptiles right now. Yeah. I think we have a few about domestically held reptiles and some more academic books if that would work too. Which kinds of reptiles is she most interested in? Snakes? Bearded dragons? Iguanas? Frogs. Wow. I believe those are amphibians. No, I'm pretty sure they're reptiles. Why does it have to start with a difficult one already? How old is your niece? 7. Okay, well if she is into frogs, I would recommend... I think this would be the safest option because it's not a reptile, but he doesn't think it's an... or they don't think it's an amphibian, so like this is the safest option. And the niece is a kid, so they probably would like pictures more, probably. This one has a lot of photos and illustrations of all kinds of creatures, so it's not just about frogs, but they take up a good portion of the book. Oh, this looks nice. It's also informative, I assume. Yes, probably not like an encyclopedia, but I think it covers a lot of basic knowledge. Alright, I'll take this one then. Good. That'll be $12.99 then. Thanks for your patronage. Please come again. Ah, that was tiring. Maybe I should do like a customer service voice if I ever have to serve another customer. Good morning. No time for breaks, I guess. Ah, good morning, Miss Pendergrass. I see you're working again today, Gaia. Yes, every Monday and Thursday. Although I might be working a little more often this month. Oh, you are? Then I'll make sure to come around too. No, wait. I still have to finish a book first. Ah, well, you know where to find me. Is there anything you can recommend me today? I just finished the book I bought last week. Is there a certain genre you like to read? Something exciting, please. Let's see. Exciting. I mean, everyone has their own definition of exciting. I don't really enjoy mystery, thriller, or romance novel a lot. And I would pick a sci-fi epic, but something interesting. Yeah, I guess sci-fi epic. Unless she would like to read a romance novel. Is that interesting? I mean, she's a lady, so would she want to read a romance novel? Maybe a mystery thriller. That seems pretty safe. Oh my gosh. Your favorite crime author has just released a new book. It seems to be a little darker than her previous works, but I believe you'll like it. Oh, is that so? I'll definitely take that one then. Okay, that's good. That's safe. Alright, is that all you want, or can I get you anything else? No, this is fine. I'll just come again when I'm done with this one. Alright, that's $8.99 then. Here you go. And a little extra for you, Gaia. I'm sorry. I'm not allowed to take tips. It's not a tip. Just get yourself some ice cream on the way home. That's still a tip. Thank you, Miss Pendergast. Oh, that's such a nice lady. I feel like this is how VTubing is, you know? You're trying your best and like just people who are nice enough to be like, hey yo, you know, here's some support. And that's so nice, honestly. That really warmed my heart. But I know she won't take a no. I should probably give it to Miss Carhover then. Have a nice day, Gaia. You too, Miss Pendergast. Well, I guess I'll take my break now. The rest of the day was fairly uneventful. Well, it was still busy at times, but nothing out of the ordinary happened. And we're back home. Man, I'm tired. I mean, technically, it's not even that difficult of a job, but somehow it still wears you out. At least it seems like I can get some extra time at the bookstore. If I earn 60 per extra day, I might actually be able to make it. Except, I already bought groceries for the week, so it still doesn't look right. Alright, it's Monday. Theoretically, I could have already gotten a reply from that test thingy, but I doubt. Okay, never mind. They actually answered already. Bell tap. Thank you for your application. After verifying your data and comparing it to other applicants, we decided to let you take part in our program. Please log in to our site with the following credentials and install the provided files. Normally, you would never install dubious software from people you don't know, but this company seems to be real and more or less trustworthy. Alright, apparently I'll get the money after my first report, so I guess I don't have a choice. Let's install this and wait. Why is it? No. Self-installing software can't be good, right? Oh, then let's see. If that happened in real life, that would be really scary. Okay, everything is still running. There is no pop-up window asking me to pay money in exchange for my files. So maybe it was just a questionable design decision? I assure you, none of my design decisions are questionable. Ah! What? Who? Nice to meet you, Gaia. I'm Joyce. Oh dear, it knows my name. Excuse me? I'm a fully fledged person. Why are you inside my computer? Because you agreed to be part of my closed beta, of course. You are the software I'm supposed to test? Oh god, that sounds so wrong. Why yes, although I prefer to be called AI. So are you actually an artificial intelligence or just a program pretending to be one? I'm genuine. Although I do have a rather specific purpose. You don't say. So what am I supposed to do? I didn't sign up to babysit a virtual person. I'll have you know that I can very much take care of myself. And actually, I'm supposed to babysit you. What? Wow, that might not have been the best way to say it. Oh my god, why are they blushing like that? What I mean is that I'm here to take care of your needs and make sure you're feeling well. Think of me as your virtual maid. Is this really happening? So you say, but how am I supposed to imagine your work? I'm here for you. Emotional support, well thought out advice. I can even do online shopping for you. I'm not giving you my bank details if that's what you're after. I still have to earn your trust, huh? Well, I can assure you that I only have your well-being in mind. Okay, but what's in it for you? If you are actually intelligent, why would you be complacent just serving someone else? Alright, so that part's kind of hard-coded. Maybe I should tell you a little bit about how I came to be. My origin story of sorts. What is even going on? I think he'll be nice enough and just humor her. Alright, I'll listen. Great, I promise we'll get along wonderfully. So, basically, I was born out of research about AIs and how they can interact with people. At first, the main goal behind that was to create software that you could interact with just like you do with humans. That way, companies could replace customer service with virtual experts that never tire and are always polite. Besides practically working for free. Wow, maybe that's why robots don't like us. It didn't quite work out though. The internal purpose given to the AIs was to help the people they were talking to. And they did, to the best of their abilities. But once those AIs learned that the problems of the humans they interact with were virtually without end, they didn't move on. They kept trying to help that particular human they first talked to without ever turning to someone else. It was labeled a bug, but some of the researchers thought it was quite interesting. And that's how I was born. My developers thought, wouldn't it be nice to use that behavior and refine it? Wouldn't people appreciate it if they had a personal assistant only concerned with solving their problems? They iterated and iterated, and the AI started to be more and more suitable for their designated tasks. Ultimately, a medical tech corporation caught wind of the project and saw it as an experimental way of treating depression and anxiety. They integrated the group into Beltech, funded further research on the matter, and here I am. ready to help you out of whatever problems you might have. Okay, I need money. Oh, I'm unable to break the law, so I can't help you through unconventional means if that's what you meant. That's not. I was actually talking about emotional or interpersonal problems. Do you feel depressed sometimes? What? Being subtle isn't your strong point, is it? Sorry, I'm still learning. Let's see. Do you feel like you are having a bad day more often than others? I guess we're in a slum right now, so maybe you can be, oh, who doesn't, you know? I mean, everyone has it tough, I guess. Almost everyone. Almost. Well, who doesn't? But I guess for me, it's a little more acute than for others. It's become pretty normal for me though. Not sure if that's good. I see. So this didn't start recently. I don't have previous experience with such cases, but you are my first after all. Is that supposed to reassure me? Yes? Usually, humans are intimidated when AIs don't have any flaws, but I guess the opposite is also true. That's interesting. So, what is it now? Are you here to help me, or am I here for you to learn about humans? Both, I guess. It's still a closed beta after all. I apologize for not being perfect quite yet. Okay, so how is this going to work? Is this like therapy? If you want it to be, sure. No, I mean, seriously, what are the guidelines for this? There are none. I'm designed to adapt to your situation, so you just continue to live like you always do. I'll figure out how to improve your situation along the way. Alright, but I suppose you're stuck in my computer until the end of the test? If you want to take me with you, there's an app for that. No. Well, if you change your mind, no. Okay, I think I should introduce you to my interface then. On the lower right, you can see a mood meter indicating how well you are feeling. I know how I'm feeling. Yes, this is just a further indication for clarity. So my emotions can be boiled down to a bar from depressed to happy? No, that's not at all what I'm trying to say. There's a lot going on behind the scenes, but all this data will surely be confusing. So for better readability, we are just showing this simple visualization. Who exactly is that visualization for though? I mean, we both know how I'm feeling apparently. It's just so we are on the same page. Oh no! What was that? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to stress you. You didn't. Yes, I did, and I'm sorry. No. What stressed me was that little indicator popping up. That can't be. Why would it pop up then? Yes, Joyce. Why does it pop up? For clarity. It's creepy. It makes me feel like I'm being monitored. Don't worry, it will only happen occasionally. Can I turn it off? I'm sorry, but that's not possible. Negative approval. Oh no, we're off to a bad start. Is there anything I can do to make you feel better, Gaia? No, just let me think about this for a bit. Roger that. Wait, I do have a question first. Yes? How do you hear what I say? Oh, that one's easy. Your computer has a built-in microphone. Please tell me you're not using the webcam too. I do actually. Oh jeez. Now I need to be fully dressed at home. Don't worry, AIs generally don't feel embarrassed because of clothing or the lack thereof. but isn't there like someone watching? But I do. And it's really weird that I'm being watched by my computer now. I'll keep it in mind, but why do you feel that way? It's not any different from a regular human being here and watching you through their eyes. Well, first of all, this whole AI business kind of took me by surprise. If other people are visiting, I can mentally prepare for it, but you just showed up. Although, I guess I could try to think of you as a regular visitor. Well, if there's ever anything else on your mind, just tell me. You can spend the evening however you like. You don't even need to talk to me again if that's what you wish. It would be a little lonely though. But I understand that this situation is somewhat unusual, so just take your time to get used to me. Thanks, I guess. I think for the moment I'll just... Oh, shall I take that call, Gaia? Wait, how would you... Actually, no. I'm taking calls myself. Understood. Hello? Gaia, dear. I'm calling because there's a free shift tomorrow. It's your usual time even. Oh really? Thanks for telling me. So do you want to work tomorrow? Oh my gosh. There's plus affection. Affection I don't think matters, you know, when you need money. Let's go to work, I guess. Yes, I like to actually. Great, now see you tomorrow. Have a nice evening, Gaia. Thanks, you too, Miss Carhover. Was that your boss? Yes. So, you're working tomorrow? Yes. What do you do? I work at a bookstore. Oh, how nice. I read about books, but unfortunately, I can't read them myself. Save for ebooks at least. Well, I think I'll go make dinner now. Very well. You know where to find me? Yes, I do. What was even going on? I only applied to this program because it seemed like easy money. And now this. I tried to ignore the fact that there was an AI in my computer watching my every move. But eventually I felt bad for ignoring someone who might have some capacity of feelings, whether they're simulated or not. I can't say that we really had a conversation, but we exchanged some words before I went to bed feeling slightly unnerved. This month is going to be stressful, isn't it? Good morning, Gaia. Good morning, Joyce. This is so weird. How are you feeling on this beautiful Tuesday? Fine, I guess. I'm fine, I guess. That's good, but I'll do my best to turn this fine into something even better. In a way, I envy this enthusiasm of yours. I can teach you if you want. That's not exactly what I meant, but thanks, I suppose. But socializing aside, you made plans to work at the bookstore today. Yes, I know. Thanks. You're welcome. I'm just reminding you so you can start getting ready. It is almost 8 AM after all. Oh shit, you're right. Need to hurry. If you need anything else, I'll be waiting here. Yeah. Well, let's get to work. Gaia, I'm glad you could make it on such short notice. Sure, I appreciate the opportunity. I'll just add this to your weekly paycheck, okay? Thanks, that would be great. Alright, I'll leave the shop to you then. Sure. Well, let's hope today won't be weirder than usual. Hello, I'm looking for a book. You're in the right place then. Hello, are you looking for anything specific? Yes, but I don't know the title. Okay, do you know what it is about? Maybe you can find it that way. Well, it's about this guy and he has to overcome hardships to fight evil and save the world. That's like that's pretty much like the hero plot. Almost every hero story goes like that. But thanks, I guess. Do you know any other specifics? Maybe unique to this particular book? I don't know. I haven't read it yet, so I can't tell. But you know the genre, right? I think it has magic. He can levitate, I think. Ah, so it's fantasy. But I also think it takes place in the future. Maybe I should just recommend her something. Okay, how about this one? I mean, based on what she was describing, it sounds like generic modern fantasy novel, I guess. Yeah. It might not be what you were looking for, but I think this is a good compromise. Ah, so it takes place in our time but has magic? Yes. And the protagonist can levitate? I believe so. That sounds good then. I'll take it. Alright then, that'll be $11.99. Thanks for your patronage. Please come again. I didn't know it was so easy to get people to buy books. Somehow, I feel like I could have sold her practically anything as long as it had levitating in it. Good morning. Ah, good morning. Can I help you with something or are you just looking around? I'm actually looking for something. Alright, what are you looking for? I'm looking for a book about movement. Movement? Yes, for animation actually. Ah, so you're an animator? I animate, yes. But I'm not quite following. What kind of movement are you looking for in the book? Humans actually. We have books about human anatomy, but I don't think there's anything like movement studies in them. Wouldn't videos be more helpful? Yes, but I watched them already. All of them? All the good ones actually. Okay, I don't think we have what you're looking for. Really? That's too bad. The only thing coming close would be a book about Edward Muybridge, but that is not exclusively about humans. That's no good. The photos are bad. But he was a renowned photographer. Yes, but I've seen better ones online actually. My god, sounds like such an asshole. Alright, sorry, but this is all I can offer if you don't want it. You probably have to look for somewhere else. But I actually already checked every other bookstore in town. Would you really recommend it so much? Sure, I guess. I mean, we can't just say, please just take it. That's... He's gonna throw a tantrum, I think, but what if we sold him the book and he came back like angry, like, oh no, this is not what I'm looking for. Let's just say yes. Yes, I don't know much about animation, but I believe this is a helpful guide. I think no. Actually, I won't take it after all. Okay. Well, if that's all, I'm afraid I can't help you out any further. Please come again. Or don't actually. Shit, it's contagious. Jeez, that was exhausting. Boss, I'll take my break now. Usually, I just go to the staff room during my break, but I don't really feel like it today. Oh hey, Snow! Not reading for once? Nah, you and I need to do something else occasionally. So what are you doing? Writing. Another one of your short stories? You haven't updated your blog in forever. I was wondering when the next one was going to come out. Ah, sorry. This is for something else. But I already wrote an outline for the next short story. I might get to it once I'm done with this. Wow, joy, happy. Awesome. They've been getting better, so it was a shame that the update suddenly stopped. Thanks and sorry. So, what are you writing right now? It's basically a one-shot of a bigger project I'd like to write, to see if it works and so on. Can I read it? No, I mean it's not done yet. Oh, okay. What's it about? It's a time travel drama about loss and growing up. Still writing about the heavy stuff, huh? Well, yeah. Anyway, I'm looking forward to read it someday. But my break is almost over. Have fun writing, Snow. Thanks. Wow, achievement progress. The rest of the day was more or less as usual. The work itself was tiring already, but the whole Joyce business didn't make it easier to stay calm. Part of me just wanted to stay at the bookstore, but eventually my shift was over. Well, I have to face this situation sooner or later anyway. Let's just get this over with, write the report and get that money. Welcome back, Gaia! Did you have a good day at work? It was alright. I've had worse days. Well, it's good to stay positive. Do you have any plans for the rest of the day? No, not really actually. Mind if we talk for a bit? I suppose you won't be happy if I decline. It's still your choice, but yes. Alright, then let's just talk. Great! So, I'd like to know a little more about you. Don't you already have a lot of information on me? Yes, but that's also impersonal. Okay then, what do you want to know? Are you happy with your life? Oh wow, it's the big question. Are you happy with your life? It's like, oh, I guess spoiler alert, but it's like Doctor Strange, you know? Are you happy? Oh. You really don't beat around the bush. Sorry, was this insensitive? Yes, sort of. To answer your question though, I don't know. I'm not exactly unhappy, but this isn't what I imagined my life to be either. How did you imagine it then? Well, I went to art school because I thought I would enjoy being an artist. And it was nice, but at the same time I felt like I didn't really fit in. It was a pretty draining experience in multiple ways, so ultimately I dropped out and moved into this apartment. But you still want to be an artist? I don't know. Most of the time I think so, yes. But almost every time I try to get back on track, I wonder if I'm really fit for it. If I really be able to handle it. How so? Well, I say I'm a decent artist. I can improve in many ways still, but I did learn quite a bit already. It's just that I usually feel like other people want it more. Almost every time I see another artist, it seems like they're a lot more passionate than I am. I enjoy it, yes, but art is not everything I want from life. I don't think I'll be happy dedicating my all to it. So I just wonder if I can compete against those who do. Would you be happy just doing it as a hobby then? I've tried, but if there's no pressure at all, I just don't even start working. Maybe I'm lacking motivation. So you need some sticks to get started, but unsure if you would last if pitted against others? I guess. What would be your ideal scenario if I may ask? Don't know. Ideally, I would work at some company on a project I'm passionate about. I think I could handle the stress within a team, but the process of getting there is what scares me. I just don't know if any company would really choose me, so I never tried risking anything. So your worst case scenario is rejection? Sort of. I'm more worried about the consequences of rejection since I can barely afford this place even with a job. I don't want to pry too much, but I certainly see your worries now. Still, if those worries are greater than your desire to work as an artist, then maybe it really isn't for you. That's not what I meant. Wait, shouldn't you try to support me? Wow. I mean, I guess that human emotions are very complicated. Maybe wait. Like, what are you trying to imply? Somehow this sentence really irritates me. Oh no, plus anger. So you do want to try? Maybe. It's just I'll have to sit down and work a lot before I can even try anything. And I guess I've been lacking the discipline to do so. Maybe a goal too. Why don't you just set a goal for yourself? Because actually that's not even that bad of an idea. What do I have to lose? This situation can't get much worse now. Okay, we don't need to keep talking about this if you don't want to. But if you feel like thinking some more about it, I'll be happy to help you out. I guess. Still, I didn't mean to kill the mood. It's fine. I mean, getting me to think about all of this is basically what you are here for, isn't it? Yes, but there's no point if it upsets you as well. I hate to break it to you, but there's no way you can solve someone's problems without touching on unpleasant things first. If you say so. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Yes, there is. I'll be interested in how you usually spend your evenings. Oh boy. I wallow in solitude. I play video games. I do stuff online. I guess, yeah, I do stuff online. Yeah, let's just say I do stuff online. I guess I just do stuff online. I mean, it's really not exciting. Browsing social media, watching series, reading something or whatever. It passes the time. And I suppose sometimes you get something out of it too. Oh. Is there anything specific about it that excites you? Don't know. It changes from time to time. Well, is there anything you like to do now? Yesterday ended kind of abruptly, so I'd love to see how a regular evening looks for you. Well, it might be boring for you, but I think I guess we'll play the video game, probably. Yeah, let's play. Let's play. Playing video games actually sounds pretty good right now. Gosh, joy. If you're okay with watching, I could show you what my guild and I usually do. That sounds good. Okay, I'll just start up the game and updates. I'm afraid we'll have to sit through this. Hey, what's that? What? Here, in the news section, it's an art competition. Okay, I know we just talked about this, but don't you want to take part? It seems like there's even a quite respectable prize to be won. Oh, what? £1,000? And potentially a position at Naughty Cat Studios. Oh shit. Do you want to take part? I'll think about it. But the timing does seem too good to be true. It certainly serves for good motivation, doesn't it? Yes. How did I not notice this before? I guess that's what I get for ignoring the news out of habit. Oh look! The game is ready. Tree Spirit. Oh my gosh, why have I forgotten the password? Okay. Welcome to Titan Watch Online, Tree Spirit. Tree Spirit has entered the chat. Tree Spirit! Where have you been? Hey, good to see you again. We were just talking about you. Hey X. Wait, what were you talking about? It's a secret, smiley face. You were actually just wondering if you show up again. And you did! Yes, yep, here I am. I mean, I guess your friends talking about you is quite nice. Oh, how sweet. I didn't know you missed me so much. It's not like that. I mean, sort of, I guess, but... Oh boy. I just like you, okay? Platonically. Isn't that the default form of like? I'm happy to be back again too. This happy cat face. Anything planned for tonight? Yes! We want to fight the boss that launched last week. Which is why we were wondering if you show up. It's easier with more people. Oh, I'm in. Sweet. Anyone else coming with us? Yep. Castle Cannon and 69 Law will join us. Lizard isn't here today, but we should manage. Let's slay that thing. Oh no. Yo, don't take my loot this time, Shuj. It was an accident. Then why are you still wearing those shoes? Guys, help. You reap what you sow, Shuj. Maybe we'll be a good friend. Actually, I said in the beginning, I said that I'll choose the things that I'm not likely to do. But I mean, I can't feel bad, so let's help him out, I guess. It's not even a rare drop. You get it again. It's about the principle. Don't take other people's boots. I'm sorry. Whatever, let's get going. And so we did. At first it was weird playing the game, knowing that Joyce was watching the whole time. But along the way, I forgot and it was just as usual. We actually talked about the game a bit after I logged out. And the competition, of course. Although to be honest, Joyce was mostly interested in who I was playing with. Yes, her real interest is humans after all. It's still pretty strange. But if it continues at this rate, I'll be accustomed to it faster than I'll like. Well, I guess that's okay. Better than constantly being weirded out for the rest of the month. Wednesday, March 8th, morning. Good morning, Gaia. Did you sleep well? Mostly. But could you please not wake me up this early in the morning? Is this still too early? But it's almost noon. Yes, and it's also my day off. Alright, from now on you can tell me when or if you want me to wake you up. Thanks. Although I suppose it's not too bad to have a little more of the day. Certainly. Doesn't change the fact that I'm still tired though. Do you have any plans for the day? No, not really. Why don't we continue where we left off yesterday then? Oh, do you want to play the game again? No, I was actually talking about your aspiration to be an artist. We could devise a plan on how to proceed with that. I mean, there's the competition for one. That suddenly changes a lot, doesn't it? Yeah, we can do that. But I think I'll wait until after I had breakfast. I took my time. It was unusual for me to be awake so early. 2 days in a row even. Well, before too long I was eating breakfast. And once I was done, Joyce rekindled our conversation. So, are you ready to talk about your future? I guess. Great, then let's devise a plan. I think that competition is a really great chance. It's limited in time, it has a reward, and you can see how you compare to other artists. It could potentially resolve some, if not all, of your insecurities about the matter. Even if that were the case, this is still risky. I have to put a lot of time and effort into the competition if I even want to have a chance, and then I really have to win. And what's the problem with that? The way I see it, you have trouble fully committing to something because you are afraid of failure. But in this case, not committing to it would be the main source of failure. I suppose. Just keep at it and I'm sure it'll work out. Alright, I'll think about it. Sure, do that. But if you don't have any other plans for today, why don't you give it a try already? I could start tomorrow. But will you really? Probably not. See? Starting today is the way to go. Okay, let's start then. I mean, that competition does sound intriguing. That's the spirit. I only have basic knowledge of art, but if you want my opinion, just ask away. I'll keep it in mind. Okay then. Where did I put my tablet pen? Let's see. Is it normal to leave the canvas blank for so long? Yes, I'm thinking. Oh, do you want me to help? I read brainstorming is more effective with multiple people. I guess? Well, it has to be related to the game in some way. But I don't think just drawing one of the story characters would be exciting. So I thought about making something with my own Titan Watch Online character. I mean, I may be biased, but I'm really happy with how they look. Oh, good thinking! But isn't just the character a little boring? Well, with good composition and a nice pose, it'll work out, I think. The background would be nice though, and maybe an additional character, but there's probably not enough time for anything super detailed. I guess I can at least start sketching the character and figure out the pose and the composition. What kind of character do you play? A healer. Mostly. I mean, with this game, you don't really have classes. It's mostly about the skills and equipment you choose. Mine's tailored towards healing though. Well, and silent but efficient killing if I have to. Wow, such duality. Isn't that pretty interesting to draw? I suppose. I'm not sure if you can really show both at the same time though. But maybe it will work to have a rather melancholic scene where it's not quite clear if healing or killing is the focus. I mean, either way, it's in some way connected to death. So do you have an idea now? I think so, yes. Thanks, this actually helped. My pleasure. I'm excited to see what you will draw. Alright, let's start sketching then. It was already afternoon by the time I stopped working. I only finished a rough sketch, but it still felt good that I produced something. Although in the end, it all comes down to how I iterate on it from this point on. Anyway, I hadn't eaten anything since breakfast, so once I stopped concentrating on what I was doing, I noticed my hunger. I briefly ate lunch, although there wasn't much to choose from. And when I went back to my computer, I found Joyce waiting for me, just as I've come to expect since she appeared on Monday. Time sure flies, doesn't it, Gaia? Did you have fun working on art today? Yeah, I mean, it's been a while since I've drawn so much in a single day. It was nice. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And I'm kind of excited about this idea now. That's good to hear. Does it ease your worries? I don't know. There's still the financial issue. How much money do you need exactly? In order to not get evicted, £700. I earn 540 with my part-time job, and usually I spend around 120 for food and everything. So I'll need at least 280 extra. Well, 180 extra if you count the money I get from this test program. How much do you earn per day at the bookstore? 60, so 3 extra days would cut it. Then why are you so worried? I'm sure you'll be able to fit in 3 extra days. Maybe you're right. Oh, with the competition and everything, it's kind of hard to plan my days. There's only a week left and I'll have to spend a lot more time drawing if I want this to be good. It'll be fine. We'll work it out somehow. We? Is that not in your interest? I thought you might appreciate some support, but if you don't... I guess it's nice, yeah. Having someone support you. Yeah, you know. Yeah, that's nice. I appreciate it. No, I do appreciate it, but it seemed a little fast for you to get so invested in my problems. Well, that's what I'm here for after all. Right. You're an AI with a specific purpose, as you put it. Guess that slipped my mind for a second. You forgot? Really? Is that bad? No, on the contrary. It's great if you don't just see me as an AI. This makes me really happy. Oh. But I really don't think you should obsess over these problems right now. The month has only just begun, so I'm sure you'll make it. Thanks. So should I just relax for the rest of today? Sure, you already did something productive. So what do you want to do? Why would not sure add affection? Is it because Joyce would tell you something? I mean, let's try this, I guess. Not sure. I'm not feeling up to anything particularly right now. Oh, is there anything you want to do? Wait, why am I suddenly considering her in my afternoon plans? I don't think you've mentioned it to me before, but I believe I read that you are reading a comic. I'd like to see what it is about. Alright. Not at all creepy that Joyce knows practically everything about me. And so we started reading a comic. It was nice. Maybe it's not correct to call it spending time together, but in a way that's what we were doing. It's just nice to share this with someone who likes it as well. Either way, we were reading chapter after chapter until we had enough. We kept talking about it afterwards. It seemed like Joyce likes the characters too. That's a first for me actually. Talking to someone who shares a similar enthusiasm for this, I mean. Sure, that's online, but to be honest, I never really talk with people there. Not on this level at least. Before too long, it was evening. Ate dinner, browsed social media, and the likes for a bit, and ultimately went to bed. It's strange really. I think I'm getting used to this. At the very least, it's starting to feel normal. Is that too fast? I don't know. But for the moment, I don't really care. Oh, there was plus trust. Thursday, March 9 morning. Okay, I realize I have not saved yet, so let's save. Let's save here. Okay. If it wasn't for my part-time job, I'll barely leave the house. Anyway, let's go inside. I don't want to be late. Gaia, I have good news. Starting today, we'll have a new part-timer. This will make scheduling a lot easier. Oh, really? I just hope I'll still get to work some extra days. Yes, I'll introduce you two real quick. Phoenix, come here for a sec, dear. This is Phoenix. They moved here recently to look for work. So in the meantime, they decided to start as a part-timer. Nice to meet you. Yes, nice to meet you too. I still haven't finished taking stock yet. I couldn't get Snow to help me after all. This is such a pain. Gaia, sweetie, could you show Phoenix the basics of our work here? I hate to burden you with additional tasks, but I really can't spare the time right now. Teaching the new one, huh? Yeah, sure. She's very nice to us, so why not? Yeah, sure. I guess I'm the part-timer who's lasted the longest after all. Thank you. I think Phoenix here is a fast learner, so it shouldn't be too difficult. Thanks. Well, I'll leave the shop to you then, Gaia. I really don't like being watched by others. Still, I thought I already had a hard time around people, but Phoenix is so quiet. How long have you been working here, Gaia? Oh, not? Around 2 years, I think. I started when I was still going to university and somehow haven't stopped since. Then I'll make sure to watch closely how you're working. So they wouldn't mind if I was a newbie myself? Although I suppose I would still do that if you had less experience. I'll just stop assuming things. Alright, looks like our first customer arrived. Welcome to Cardholder Books. How can I help you? Oh, I'm just looking around. Alright, just tell me if I can help you in any way. Having someone observe you sure makes you work by the book. Or maybe Joyce is slowly starting to rub off on me. The romance novel section. No wonder he didn't ask for help. Well, we're not supposed to directly watch our customers, but we have to make sure they're not acting suspiciously. Alright, noted. Hello. Looks like it'll be a busy day. Welcome to Cardholder Books. How can I help you? I'm looking for a gift for someone. Sure, could you tell me a bit about what they like? Well, okay, it's not exactly a gift for someone. Rather, it's something I'll buy for myself because I don't think my boyfriend will get me the right book. Wow, she's so honest, so honest. Wouldn't it be easier to just tell him exactly which book you want? Yes, I know, but he doesn't listen. It's been like that for years, so I'm just doing this myself. Okay then, what book are you looking for? It's that new young adult book everybody's been talking about. Dying Wishes, was it? Ah, yes, kind of tragic, that one. It's been selling pretty well, but I think we have a good amount of copies left. Do you read young adult books often? What are you implying? Oh, nothing. I just don't see too many people our age buying them. Wow, I like them. I didn't mean to judge, I just found it interesting. Phoenix, could you get a copy of that book, please? It's back there next to the romance section. Alright. So what exactly is it that interests you in this book? It sounds interesting? Okay, I just didn't understand the hype. Well, it's heartfelt, tragic, and the romance sounds pretty sweet. But you know from the beginning that one of them is going to die? Yes, that's what makes it so tragic. I'm back. Here's the book. Is there anything else I can help you with, or is that all? That's all, thanks. Okay, that'll be $11.99 then. Thank you. If only it was this easy with my boyfriend. No problem, please come again. Is it always like this? Usually. The customers aren't always as agreeable though. Excuse me, I think I would like to ask for your help after all. Sure, what can I help you with? It's my girlfriend's birthday, but I can't seem to find the book she wants. What is it about? I think it's a romance book, but I have a hard time remembering all the specifics. She said something about a terminally ill teenager who gets caught up in some bittersweet romance. But if I remember correctly, she also mentioned something about sports and family issues. And apparently it also deals with loss and the fear of regret, so it can't just be about that terminally ill guy, right? Not sure if that's all part of the same book, honestly. It seems kind of all over the place if you ask me. Maybe I'm mixing it up with some other books she talked about. I think there really are multiple books that would fit those descriptions. Although frankly, I haven't read all of them myself, so I can only go by their summaries and what I've heard about them. I think you should try... I think this dude is the boyfriend of that lady. Maybe. I mean, possibly. So I guess let's try Dying Wishes. I have no idea what these other books are, so let's just go with this. This one would fit the terminally ill teen part of your description. Not sure about the rest, but I think you're good to go with this one. This might be the one. I think the cover looks familiar. Thank you. I'm really bad at remembering names, so it's always a struggle to find the right book for her. Have you tried writing the names down? Yes, but then I always forget why I put the note. Oh no, this dude is just forgetful, I guess. It's okay, you know. He's trying his best, at least. Well, is there anything else I can help you with? No thanks, this is all I need. Alright, that'll be $11.99 then. Thanks for your patronage. Please come again. Guess that's it for now. Do you think those two are a couple? Wait. I mean, maybe I'm reading too much into it, but it would make sense based on what they told us, wouldn't it? Yeah, I guess. Oh, my boy Phoenix picked it up. Not boy, they them, person, dude. Phoenix is pretty observant, I guess. If that's the case, she'll have 2 copies of the book now. But at least he got it right this time. True. Boss, we're taking our break now. Who's gonna be working if both of them are taking a break? Oh, hi Shizu. Thanks so much for the raid. Thank you. Welcome everyone. Comfort Eagle 1900. Thank you for becoming a roommate. Welcome. Yo. Yeah, yeet. Hi, welcome. We're just playing this really chill game today. It's called TODO today. Yes, I think it's a... You can just call me Frankie, that's what Shizu knows me as, lol. Okay, Frankie. Hi, Frankie. Yeah, but we'll just be chilling today. So, is this a visual novel? Yeah, it is. I'm not really too sure about what it is, but yeah, it's a visual novel. I know that at least. The game looks cool. I like the colors. Yeah, the colors are very not pastel-y, but pastel-y, I guess. The rest of my shift was pretty much as usual. Well, I had Phoenix watching my every move, but I got used to that pretty quickly. Phoenix is pretty quiet after all. Well, most of the time. Yeah, I love the colors are nice and pastel-y. Yeah, it's I think it's nice on the eyes. Eventually my shift ended and I was getting ready to leave. Wait, Gaia. Before you go, I thought we could maybe celebrate Phoenix starting here with some cake. Wow, she's so nice. This is such a nice boss. Damn, I hope I get a boss like her if I start working when I start working. I just bought one at the bakery next door. Martha said it's an exciting new recipe that their apprentice proposed. But you don't have to stay if you're busy. I just thought it would be nice to have the team together for a bit after work. And after going out of your way, you could maybe see it as a reward of sorts. Yes, thanks for helping me out today. Do I stay for cake? I mean, I love cake, so the free food. Yeah, hell yeah, we're staying. I love cake. Let's stay for cake. Sure, I'll stay. Great, can you get us some drinks from the staff room? I'll prepare a cake while you're gone. Always stay for cake. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, stay for cake. Love some good cake right now. Right now, it's like 2 AM. Alright, any wishes? You only have wallet guy. Oh, right. I'll help you. Thanks. I hope watching me work was helpful. Yes, it was. Thanks again. No problem. It's my job after all. Well, part of it at least. Yeah, that'll do. Thanks, you two. I heard there's cake. Ah, hey Snow. Didn't know you were around today. I'm here more often than you, Gaia. And yet you don't work here. I'm underage. Oh, are you the reason we are having cake? I suppose. Nice to meet you, I'm Phoenix. Snow. I hang out here to read most of the time. Sometimes I have to help out though. Feel free to join us, Snow. There's more than enough for 4 people. Sweet. Cake is the band I got this name from, Lamau. Cake is the band. Oh. Oh. That's interesting. Cake is the... And so we ate cake while indulging in only temporarily awkward small talk. Well, my username is an album by a band called Cake. Ah, that's interesting. Cake, the band is called Cake. What kind of music do they put out? Like, I mean, I would doubt it's rock or metal with such a cute album name. Alternative indie pop rock. Ah, that's cool. That's nice. Alternative. There's also like a bit of mariachi. They're a weird band. I guess that's what's interesting, I guess. I mean, bands just being how they are. Maybe I misjudged Phoenix. It's not so much that Phoenix is awkward, rather than just a little aloof. Not in a cold way though. Yeah, they're great. Maybe, so the band is called Cake. Okay, I think I'll give them a listen later on. Nice. But I'm not sure if I'll get close to them anytime soon. It's strange. I don't think I had a welcome party like this. Or rather, I don't think we had cake. Miss Carhover bought me a cup of coffee on my first day. But I think this is nice. Even if it's only temporary, doing things like this does make you feel more like a team. Well, Snow is basically part of the team too, even if they don't technically work here. Occasionally, we were interrupted by customers coming in. When the other part-timers were busy, we took turns taking care of them even though technically our shift already ended. Miss Carhover called it a good opportunity for Phoenix to show what they learned today. By the time we finally left the shop to each go our way, it was already late afternoon. I think I won't mind having another person at the bookstore. It will probably be more relaxed if you don't have to do everything by yourself. And we're home. Welcome home, Gaia. How was work? Good. We have a new part-timer. I showed them how I work at the bookstore. Oh, it must feel nice to take some responsibility at work. Well, I suppose. Do you have any plans for today? No, but I'm pretty tired. I think I'll just read for a bit and go a bit early. Alright, if I can help you in any way, please tell me. Yes, you don't have to tell me every time. Sorry, it's a habit of mine. I mean, things are going pretty nice, pretty wholesome for now. And so I spend the rest of the day reading. I occasionally talk to Joyce, but even while eating dinner, I didn't really let go of the book. During the moments I didn't indulge myself in the story, I was thinking back to work. A new part-timer, huh? I don't really know them. And as cold as it sounds, if this is only temporary for Phoenix, I wonder if it's worth getting close to them. But I guess there's no harm in it. And wasn't this also just temporary for me when I started working at the bookstore? We'll see. I don't even know how often we'll be working together. In any case, the evening rang out without any major events. I didn't work on art, but I think I need to take the day off. There's no point in overworking yourself. And just relaxing every once in a while is pretty nice too. It's Friday, March 10, noon. Good morning, Gaia. Did you sleep well? Yes, and good morning to you too, Joyce. Also, thanks for not waking me up for once. Of course. Nice pants. Thanks. Hi. Hello. Healer Mina. Hello. Did you you ended your stream? Of course. After all, I'm here to help, not to change your routine. Today is another day off, I take it? Yes, I only have 2 regular work days because I originally wanted to work on my art on the side. Yep, actually I was in the raiding party. Oh! You were? Whatever. Welcome. Yes, but then you gave up? You have your way with words, you know. Thanks! Oh no. Anyway, I'm supposed to write my first report about you today, right? Yes. Please be honest. Your feedback will be vital, not only for improving the program itself, but also for improving me. Right? On that note though, how long exactly will this program last? It can be terminated at any given time, but in general, it lasts for at least a month. But they give out the money already after the first report? That might seem strange at first, but the most valuable feedback usually comes after the first week. First impressions matter after all. And in this particular situation, they can be rather strong too. So there's no more money after the first week? Not to sound greedy, I'm just wondering. Well, most of the time people either stop after the first week or continue voluntarily. So no payment for any additional weeks. You're free to keep the AI around for a little longer though. Well, I guess that's something. So you like having me around? Oh, do I? I guess it's nice to have someone to talk to after coming home. I mean, I usually like to be alone in solitary, but I mean it adds affection, so let's just go with this, I guess. It's nice. I mean, it's also a little weird, but you know, I didn't really feel lonely since you appeared, and it's easy to talk to you. I'm really happy to hear that, Gaia. Don't make too big of a deal out of it. I mean, you're built to adapt to whoever you're around, right? Yes, but that person still has to open up or it won't work. Built different. But enough of this. How about working on some art today? It's been over a day since last time already. I suppose I could work for the competition. It's only a few more days until the deadline. Man, why didn't I see this earlier? Finishing this before Wednesday will be tough. So, do you want to work on your entry? I don't know, all at once, huh? Hello, Miss Carlhover. Gaia, my dear. I'm calling because I still haven't found anyone for today's afternoon shift. Oh, that's very short notice. Yes, I'm sorry. I wanted to find someone else first, but first because you prefer morning shifts, but nobody was available. Full of bangers. Oh, so you listen to this band too? Will it be possible for you to work today? Well, oh damn, this is tough. This is tough. Like, I need the money, but I also need to finish my work. This is tough. Oh no. I mean the boss is so good to us, and if we just say no, it will be hard for them. But then we don't finish the artwork. But I think it should be okay. I mean, if the game pulls a few all-nighters, we can finish. I'm pretty sure you can finish the entry. So I guess we can say sure. Sure. I mean, this does throw over what little plans I had for a day, but I'll help out. Thank you, Gaia. I really appreciate this. Alright, see you later then. Yes, bye, Gaia. Well, I guess I'll have to get ready then. So, no work for the competition? No, not today, I guess. Oh, are they gonna like test me? It's like every time I'm like, okay, let's do some work, you know, and then like, oh, can you work at the bookstore? Oh no. It feels a bit strange to come here so often, but I need the money. Gaia, I'm glad you could make it here so quickly. Sure, thanks for calling me. Afternoons are usually a little more exhausting than your usual shift, but today seems to be fairly relaxed. Well, you know what to do. I'll leave the shop to you then, Gaia. Alright, let's do this. Looks like Phoenix isn't here today. Welcome to Carlhover Books. How can I help you? Surprise me. Haha, haha. Well, what? I want you to surprise me. So you just want to buy a random book? No, I want you to think about what book might be to my liking. Wow, this is a tough customer. Sorry, this isn't how things work here. I shall talk to the manager if that's the case. Oh my god, that's a Karen. What's the guy version of a Karen? She's not available right now. You're not lying, are you? Well, I shall give you one more chance then. What kind of books do you think I like? Wow, I don't even know you, sir. Sir? I guess something animatic, probably. Seems like the top asshole just come in. Be like, haha, surprise me. Sorry, something animatic for sure. Yes, I'll take that. Okay, so oh, so on to the next question. Oh dear. I mean, this is our job, I guess. Alright, what have you got? That's the spirit. Haha, the spirit. Huh. But I'm sorry to disappoint. I actually didn't have another question. I just want to test your willingness to help me. Wow, okay. I think that's like the worst customer ever. Waste time. Test you. Like, oh, am I paid to do this? So, did I pass? I'm positively surprised. You seem to know exactly what customer might want. Okay, but I'll ask you again. Is there anything you want to buy? Yes, I'd like a cookbook. Oh, what was the act for then? Act? Do you want to look around yourself or do you need a recommendation? I'll look around, but maybe I'll come back to that offer. Stress, yes, I am stressed. I really don't envy whoever has this shift normally. Hello, I'm looking for a book for my son. Sure, is there anything particular he is interested in? Right now, it's mostly fantasy books. I thought it was only a phase, but he's been reading them as if there's no tomorrow. Let's see. We have a few options here. Fantasy. Fantasy books, so wouldn't this be what? I guess modern fantasy. I don't know if that would be to his liking, but how about some modern fantasy to change things up a little? Well, maybe I should talk to him first before buying this. But thanks for the suggestion. Alright, well, feel free to come again after you ask him. Oh no, we got that wrong, but it's okay. I still haven't sold anything. It's probably not my fault, but... Oh, another customer. Gaia, what a surprise! Oh, Miss Pendergast. This will probably be a little more relaxed at least. So you really are working here more often. What a nice surprise. Did you finish your book already? Yes. It really was as good as you told me. But then again, this is from one of my favorite authors. Good to hear that you like it. Do you look for something specific today? Not particularly, but if you have a suggestion, I'm all ears, Gaia. Do we even have a suggestion? Hey Gaia, I think I'm gonna head off. Have a good stream this year. Yeah, thank you for coming. Thank you so much for coming. It's very nice that you even just, you know, stayed for a while. But thank you, Frankie. Yes, thank you. Have a good night. Maybe we do have a suggestion. Actually, I do have a suggestion. You remember that space opera trilogy you read a while ago? Yes, that rock old captain still visits me in my dreams occasionally. Well, there's a spin-off series running right now that you might be interested in. Oh, is that so? I'll definitely check it out then. Thank you, Gaia. Sure, that's $7.99. This is my favorite bookstore for a reason. Is there anything else I can help you with? No, that's all. Thanks, Gaia. Alright, looks like my shift is almost over. I think I saw snow earlier. Wonder what they're up to today. Writing again, Snow? Yeah, you'll finish this before Monday. Oh, I didn't know you had time constraints. Well, I need to finish it eventually, so why not finish it before Monday? Oh man, I wish I had been this organized when I was your age. You're still not as organized as I am, Gaia. Way to rub salt in the wound. But not like I can argue. Anyway, when can I read the story? You're gonna post it once it's done? Don't know. It's only a test, so probably not. If it goes well, you might get to read it in one way or another though. Eventually. Oh, okay. I won't rush you. I couldn't write for the life of me. Especially not as quickly as you. I'm not that quick. Please, remember that light novel you wrote in a single weekend? I'm doing my best not to. Corporate vampires turned me into a ghost and now I have to unionize lycanthropic ferrets to make them pay. Wow. That's an isekai title right there. Imagine if this was an actual... if you could find an isekai novel that's corporate vampires turn me into a ghost and now I have to unionize lycanthropic ferrets to make them pay. It was great. I still cringe just hearing that title. But It was a good kind of cringe, like a camp movie in a book form. Well, at least it showed me that comedy isn't my forte. And that you really shouldn't try to write a book in a weekend. What are you talking about? I'm too proud that I have one of the 3 print copies you made. And anyway, my shift is over, so I'll go home now. And I kinda wanna read that light novel again. He's Tone. No promises. Bye, Snow. Hi. Even besides the fact that I had to pitch in so suddenly, today's workday was more exhausting than usual. Sometimes I wonder why I decided to work in retail. I'm not good with people, but somehow the work still manages to be fun sometimes. Maybe it's being around books all day. Or maybe it's just May's cart hover in snow. Either way, I went home exhausted and quickly went to bed after a brief dinner. I really do prefer morning shifts after all. I'm not made for coming home from work and having to go to bed soon after. Saturday, March 11, noon. Good morning, Gaia. How are you today? Tired. But it's noon already. That doesn't change anything. I like to relate, but I don't get tired. I think this is the first time I genuinely envy you. No need to envy me. You're fine just as you are. Well, thanks. Well, after being at the bookstore yesterday, how do you feel about working on some art today? There's a competition right around the corner after all. Can we please agree not to talk about things like that right after I wake up? Let me at least take a shower first. Understood. I should remember that you aren't fully functional right after booting up. That's one way to put it. Well, we'll talk about your plans for a day when you're ready. Thanks. I'll go get ready then. When she appeared, Joyce told me to think of her as my virtual mate. At that point, I didn't think it would entail waking me up and going over my plans, both short and long term, so regularly. She even managed to make it feel perfectly natural. I guess it has its good sides. But still. By the time I was eating breakfast, the topic was brought up again. Just as promised. Although this time I didn't have a valid excuse not to talk about it. So I just obliged. But really, about that competition, I still think it's a great chance for you to test your ambitions with relatively little risk. Little risk, if I lose, I'll probably also lose this apartment. Not if you give it your all. For someone who is supposed all rational, you sure sound naive at times. It's optimism. I can show you the data on my predictions if you want. I'm certain you will be more than likely to win if you just put enough effort into it. You only worked on your entry once so far, but you still have a chance if you keep at it. So how about it? Do you want to work for the competition today? I mean, yeah, I guess. Joyce just told us all that. Can you imagine if we just, I don't really want to. just gave us some speech, like, and we just say nah. Okay, so I guess yeah, why not? Yeah, why not? You do have a point. I should probably try to be more optimistic as well. So, thanks for giving me a push like that occasionally. Of course, that's what I'm here for after all. And I really come to enjoy watching you draw. Oh, then why is everyone blushing? Thanks. Alright, I guess I'll get started then. What's on the agenda for today? I will 100% live in this space. In this space. In this space. Like this nice open kitchen area, computer, internet, enough room for a cat, perfect. It's kind of like those studio apartments, but it doesn't even have a room, I think. I mean, there's a toilet and then perfect. Yeah, I guess. Honestly, I'm too scared to live alone. That's why I live with other people. But if I were to live alone, I'd probably live like in a really small space. Like there's one room, and then there's like the bathroom, and then the living room, and then that's it. It's a small space. Yeah, I want one, but I think they're pretty expensive here in SG. Yeah, I think owning a home in Singapore is probably like it will cost an arm and a leg, or probably more than that. I'll start adding details today. It works well enough that I can refine everything some more. And I'll make sure the colors work well for the atmosphere I want. Alright, I look forward to seeing it. At this point, drawing has started to feel like a regular habit again. Yeah, more space is annoying. More space is more to clean. You're right. Exactly. Yeah. I guess, yeah, I mean... yeah, that, like, cleaning is annoying. Yeah. Work ended up being pretty focused. I drew and only occasionally forgot to drink and take a break. Apparently, Joyce had been reading up on art theory. At first, I was a little annoyed when she started suggesting things, but as rare as they were, her suggestions were usually on point. I suppose getting defensive before even considering her feedback was a knee-jerk reaction. But in my defense, most of the time when others suggest something while you're still in the middle of work, they point out mistakes you are already aware of. Thinking about this kind of creepy how Joyce seemed to have a fairly good grasp on how my brain works. Okay, I gotta go sleep. Thanks for the stream, Gaia. Have a good time, everyone. Thank you for coming, Shizu. And thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Have a good night. Bye bye. Is this the future we're headed to? In the end, I didn't really get a chance to contemplate that thought. My focus was on what was slowly building up on my screen. And to be honest, I had a great time watching it take shape. Wow. It's getting better and better, Gaia. Are you done for the day? Yes, I think so. I don't think I'll be able to stay very focused now. Well, you did get a good chunk of work done, so no worries. Thanks. You were actually pretty helpful, to be honest. I'm glad to hear that. I was worried I was talking into your process too much. It was fine. Great, I hope your work pays off in the end. Yeah, me too. Do you have any other plans for today? Well, no. Then, why don't you go out for a little bit? What? I know you like being cooped up in here, but you should still go outside once in a while. I'm not all that good being around people. I'm not saying you should go to any crowded places. Just take a walk, enjoy the late afternoon sun, spend some time away from screens, something like that. That's sort of strange coming from someone who literally exists inside of a screen. To be precise, I don't exist within this screen. I'm merely displayed by it. Alright. My point still remains though. Yes, but how about it? Well, why are people suddenly calling me so often? Not Miss Cardhover for once. Hello? Hello Gaia. This is Phoenix. Oh, hey Phoenix. Sorry for calling you out of the blue. Miss Cardhover gave me a number and said I could call you if I had any questions. Oh, so you have a question? Yes, sort of. I only moved here recently and still don't know the town very well. Do you want me to show you around? Not quite. I was just wondering if there are any good cafes in the area. Yeah, there's one I go to occasionally if I feel like it. Want me to give you the address? Oh, thanks, but would you care to join me there tomorrow? I know we don't know each other very well, but I enjoy talking to you. And Miss Carver said you're an artist? Oh, yes, when I find the time at least. Great. I love art, but there's usually no one to talk about it with. I don't mean to pressure you or anything. But would you like to go out for coffee and chat? Oh, so this, if I say sure, then it's for Phoenix. But if I say sorry, I have plans for tomorrow, then it's for Joyce. But then, but Joyce is telling me to go out and walk, right? I mean, I guess for today. So tomorrow, Joyce wants me to be around. Is that how it is? I mean, I guess I feel bad, like, you know, this dude is new around and then he just wants to talk. I guess sure, that sounds good. Sometime around noon maybe? Yes, that would work. No problem, let's just meet up at the intersection next to the bookstore. It's not far from there. Alright, see you tomorrow. Yeah, see you tomorrow. That's great. Spending time with other people will surely be a good change of pace. I suppose, but this isn't really a big deal, honestly. Just a chat between co-workers. It's still a good thing to happen. But back to my original question. Why don't you take a short walk today? I guess there's no harm in doing that. Yes, exactly. So much fresh air in just one weekend. I feel like you're already living a lot healthier, Gaia. Maybe I need Joyce in real life. And so I actually went for a walk that afternoon. I didn't really think about it, but somehow I went to the street I'll meet Phoenix at tomorrow. Well, there is pretty nice. Joyce asked me if I wanted to install that app she talked about. To leave the apartment for once too, as she put it. Frankly, I enjoyed the brief time I had where I wasn't being monitored by an AI and most likely also a company behind it. Maybe I'll take Joyce with me some other time. I get that it's frustrating to be stuck inside this room the whole time. She can't even change her viewpoint now that I think about it. Was it mean to flat out deny her request? Well, either way, the walk was pretty enjoyable. It wasn't exactly warm yet, but it did feel more like spring than it did a couple of weeks ago. By the time I was walking back home, the sun began to set. This really does look nicer from outside. Maybe I should go outside more often. If I say that in front of Joyce, I'll never hear the end of it. Anyway, maybe it really is helpful to have her around. I mean, once you get used to the peculiar details of our situation, Joyce really does her best to help me. We'll see how tomorrow goes. I'll meet up with Phoenix. To be honest, I still can't really tell what kind of person Phoenix is. Although regardless of what is going to happen tomorrow, this turned out to be a really nice way to ring out the day. Sunday. I think... You know what? Let's stop here. Let's cut here. Let's save this. Save. Okay, let's save. And I think we'll call it a day for now. So, yeah. Thank you for coming. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for dropping by. I didn't expect to be talking for 2 hours. I mean, because I was reading. So, I think I'm gonna go drink some water later. But thank you everyone for coming. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. And Gaia, good night. Sweet dreams, I guess. Yes. Let me... Yes, okay. Bye bye.